Top of the morning, everyone. It is June the 9th, as Bill sees it, reading from definitely a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict with that morning coffee. Well, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Let's keep it simple. We need to distinguish sharply between spiritual simplicity and functional simplicity. When we say that AA advocates no theological proposition except God as we understand Him, we greatly simplify AA life by avoiding conflict and exclusiveness. But when we get into questions of action by groups, by areas, and by AA as a whole, we find that we must, to some extent, organize to carry the message, or else face chaos. And chaos is not simplicity. Amen. I learned that the temporary or seeming good can often be the deadly enemy of the permanent best. When it comes to survival for AA, nothing short of our very best will be good enough. You know, this is a great reading. Keeping it simple. I mean, I I always tried to complicate things, especially when I was drinking and drugging. And trying to do things myself. And it carried over to sobriety just a little bit. And I'm learning. I'm still learning, and I'll be learning the rest of my life. But I know that sometimes in this sober life, my old life creeps back in from time to time. And I'm learning how to shut the door on that old life and my, I guess, reactions that I would take, like in my old life, and I'm trying to take new ones. It's hard. It's very hard to change something like that because I did it for so long. For me, I did it for 40 plus years. So keeping it simple is very hard. That chaos. That's what I was. It was chaos. It was a life of chaos, and it's definitely not simple. I don't even know, I was getting ready to say I didn't know how I managed it. Well, I didn't manage it. That's what the whole thing was. But to have what they're talking about as a God of the understanding, they have to say that because, the program of AA talks about, just getting people to recover from any addiction. I mean, alcohol or drugs for me, both. And in the program, when you go through the steps, it kind of leads you towards God. For me, I'm just talking about me. I'm no doctor or anything, but when I got God in my life, He makes it way easier. Hands down, bar none. And I'm not as struggling as much as I was. I pray every day. I try to get on my knees every day. I don't do that as often as I should, but I leave everything at Jesus' feet, at God's feet. I pray about things I want, things He's done for me, things He's going to be doing for me. He keeps it simple for me. So thank y'all very much. This is a great reading. Just keep it simple. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a safe and blessed day. Peace.